What up, YouTube? TJ here, aka Agron's Curse, here again, once again, with a UU tier battle. Here I'm running a different team. Got a core of Evilite Dustclops. I'm running a Galvantula I've never run before. The Sticky Web, Focus Sash, very common. Using Mega Blastoise for the first time. Haven't gotten to use him, just want to try him out. Gave him Scald instead of Water Pulse. Got a Goodra, the complete as my special wall. Gave it a little assault vest to try that out. Don't know if that's a thing used or not. I never really used Goodra. Eradicator, just because I love Nidoking. And Natsu, going with a nice safe Infernape, because I do like Infernape. I'll check out his team here. Yo, he forfeited. Okay, we got another one. Got another one. Got another one. Hey. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I go out into my Galvantula here, just to get out the Sticky Web, because Sticky Web is just something that's really nice to have. So I'm gonna bring that out. He brings out the Jirachi, which is very annoying. Serene Grace, give it a little King's Rock maybe. Catch a bunch of Iron Heads, and I get out the Sticky Web, and I know he's gonna go for another Iron Head. I go out into my Kage Dustclops. Notice that he's actually banded, and even though I'm running this Dustclops, I'm giving it a defense and HP, because HP just makes it bulky as crap. You give it defense, you can run special defensive, but defense is really good against Dustclops' one and only enemy, Knockoff, because it's super effective and will get rid of that Evilite. But even without the Evilite, 130 defense and special defense is still nothing to be not bragging about. Here I go for the Shadow Sneak since it's super effective, but as it does jack diddly crap, I'm pretty sure I go out into Goodra here. This Goodra is invested in, I'm pretty sure I have max HP and then half defense and half special attack. I just felt like going for that, give it a little more defense on it, because its special defense is already up the wall, and I have the assault vest, so none needs to be spent there. Give it a little defense, give it a little special attack. Since I'm running assault vest and can only use attacking moves, you might as well give Goodra, or aka Drips, the power. I go for the Dragon Pulse here because he doesn't have a fairy type, and just in case he switched into something that would have resisted whatever I was going to bring. I get confused, but Goodra pulls through. Goodra pulls through. Thank you, Drips. I'm running Sap Sipper Goodra here, just to I felt like I could bring out the Mega Blastoise on a grass type, force him to use a grass type move, and then bring out Goodra. Just wanted to try that out. Unfortunately for my opponent, but fortunately for me, I snap out of confusion right away and get the super effective Ice Beam off on that Nidoking, which is a great threat to get rid of, especially in this UU tier. Even though he'd probably be running special attack, and I could probably eat up whatever he wanted to send my way, even though I run Ice Beam on mine, so I don't know. Maybe we wouldn't have. We don't take a Choice Band Iron Head, unfortunately. And we still get outsped, even with the Sticky Web. I go out into Kage to get the priority Shadow Sneak, just to get any damage off on him. And, it's Choice Band, so I already know he's going to go for Iron Head. Who do I go out? I go out into Infernape, and I do expect him to switch here, which is why I end up going for the Thunder Punch. I believe I go for the Thunder Punch, because I don't want to go for the close combat in case he's going out into the slow bro. So I go for the Thunder Punch, and this is where I was overthinking, or he knew exactly what I was thinking, and he stays in. And here, predicting that he's going to stay for the Jirachi, I end up not going for Thunder Punch, but he's actually going to pull one over on me and go out into the slow bro. I should have just gone for the Thunder Punch again, but I go for the Flare Blitz, taking that recoil. But I get the burn, and residual damage is what matters in Pokemon, so that's awesome. I'm going to go for the super effective U-turn to get some switch priority, and I sack it off my Galvantula for whatever he brings. It would have sucked if he actually went for a Calm Mind, because I don't think if he went for a Calm Mind, the Volt Switch would have killed him. I go out into my Mega Blastoise to get a nice Dark Pulse off, especially with that launcher. He's just going to take it like no tomorrow. And I felt Dark Pulse was the best way to go because he has Jirachi and Victini left on his team. No fighting type. So, if he switched, it still would have been super effective for a majority of his team. Unfortunately, I get paralyzed. And that paralysis right there, I'm just going to say it right now. I'm sorry if this is a spoiler alert. That lost me this game right there. That, even though he is paralyzed, if I still hit Victini and killed him, I would have won this match. But unfortunately, no. There you see I go for an Earth Power to use against him because it would have been super effective against Jirachi and Victini. And he doesn't have a Levitate or Flying user, so I knew nobody was going to eat that up. This Blastoise, though, I'm Life Orb, and still do almost half. I go for the Sludge Bomb to just get stabbed. If I got the Poison here, there's a possibility I could have won this game again, but no. So here I go for the Thunder Punch because it's super effective, and it still would have been safe no matter what if he had the switch. Well, I would have got some residual damage off of that. It would have been nice. Well, not residual, but I had a chance to paralyze anybody. Victini here, I go for the U-turn thinking, oh, he's part Psychic, so this will be super effective. But he's also part Fire, which resists a bug. And, yeah, I get KO'd, and this team didn't really go like how I expected it to go, so we'll try out another match here. Try another match with this team. I really do like the core of Goodra and Dusclops because Dusclops can eat up anything, and Goodra is just a special wall, only rivaled by Florges in this tier. Or Tentacruel, Milotic. I run Milotic sometimes. I don't really run Tentacruel. Florges is probably still the best special wall in this tier, though. Here I see he has the Donphan, which is most likely a spinner. So do I expect the Donphan? I'm pretty sure I expect the Donphan. And who do I go out into? If I was expecting the Donphan. Oh yeah, that's right. I go into Nidoking so I can get the Ice Beam on Donphan. But he goes out into Tauros, and I go for the nice Sludge Bomb here. Deal nice chunk of damage to him, but I see that he outspeeds, and I go out into my defensive wall, Kage, with a nice Frisk. That's always nice, because this other one's Pressure, and I don't expect this to be, I'm not expecting a long, drawn-out battle, so Pressure right now isn't that useful, and it's a lot better to have Frisk, because then I can kind of understand the mindset of my opponent, and Dusclops so much better than Dusknoir. I get the Power-Up Punch because it's super effective. I run Power-Up Punch, which is really weird. This is not a traditional Dusclops build. Power-Up Punch, Pain Split, you have to have on Dusclops, especially if it's Eviolite. Will-O-Wisp, that's also a must to me. Those other two, you can change them up all you want. I go for the Shadow Sneak for priority because I love having at least one priority move on the team, and it's Stab. Power-Up Punch because his attack stat's alright, but I'm not invested in any attack, and it'll help raise it up, and it just kind of annoys the crap out of my opponents, and that's what I really like doing with Dusclops, is annoying the crap out of my opponents. Here, he's not going to win this. I have Pain Split for days. He's burned. I am invested in defense. He doesn't have a knockoff on his team. I don't think Glalie run knockoff. I know they're dark types and ice. I'm pretty sure they're special, so I'm not expecting a knockoff here. The burn should kill after that. I went for the nice Shadow Sneak just to get rid of this thing. He's got the annoying Confuse Ray, and I believe I do switch once when I see this Donphan, and I go out into Nidoking here, but he's going to go for the Stab Earthquake, and I'm just kind of, it's whatever. I'm going to get a nice sticky web off of here. I'm Focus Sash, so I know I can get the sticky web off, no problem. He goes for the Stone Edge. I hang on because I'm Focus Sash, and I go for Bug Buzz here just to sack it off and get as much damage as possible. And it does a crap ton of damage. Phobia, he's named Phobia because I don't like spiders in real life, but I gotta say Galvantula is one spider I can get behind. And far behind, exactly, because I don't want to touch it. Goudreau, though, with the Ice Beam doing work, drips here. Gonna go for the nice Flamethrower, doing super effective to this Glalie. Blizzard misses, and that, I don't know how much that would have, because I don't know Glalie. I'm special defensive anyways with the Assault Vest. I don't know how big of a deal that was, but that's a pretty big deal because I just get to get rid of that thing, no damage. Here I go for the D-Pulse because he doesn't have a Fairy type, and it's Stab. And I know Tentacruel, this is just, we're going to have a special wall fight here. And I'm Assault Vested. There's no way he's going to beat this special wall of Goudra. Because I'm pretty sure Goudra's base special defense is higher than Tentacruel's anyways. And if you get a plus 1.5 to that, it's just crazy. I could go for the Ice Beam here, but I just decided to go for the Flamethrower just because. I could have gone for the Sludge. Do I have Sludge Bomb? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I have Sludge Bomb. I brought the Sludge Bomb just to deal with any Fairy types. But, you know, because Klefki isn't in this tier, so I went, or Mawile also, so I won't have to worry about any Steel Fairy types. And here we go, I go for the D-Pulse. I get one shot at my Petal Dance, but it's all good up in the hood because I'm pretty sure I'm going Kage. I'm going Kage. I'm going to be the Hokage! Oh, Naruto. In case you don't know, Kage's Shadow. That's why I named him Kage. So, I go for the Shadow Sneak, or do I go for the Power-Up Punch? I go for the Power-Up Punch, expecting to live anything he brings my way, and I die from the Toxic. Shadow Sneak might have one-shot it also, but it doesn't really matter, because this Tauros is not outspeeding a Jolly Natsu Infernape. I'm going to go for the close combat and whip his butt. There we go. So I win the second game. Hope you guys like this team. Thanks for watching. Leave any feedback, both positive or negative, and I hope to bring some more UU tier battles for you. Thanks once again. TJ here. Goodbye.